Good evening, everyone. This is Gregor. Welcome to the stream, and I finally got this working. So you might, if you've been on the Discord for the last couple of days, you might remember that I've been talking about it non-stop. Kind of how I really wanted to stream this game being Omikron, the Nomad Soul. But for whatever reason, actually making it work is weird. So aside from having to run DigiVoodoo for the for widescreen, for DirectX support, and all of that like lovely stuff, you also have to limit it to play at 30 FPS because if it runs at any higher than 30, it will not function properly. So it breaks a variety of things in the game, from visual effects to pathfinding, I guess, to some dialogues at the very start of the game, not letting you progress through them. So the problem is that when I did limit it to 30 FPS, and I did verify that it at like the first part of the game at least runs properly, XSplit wouldn't capture it because of, I have no idea why. So it turns out that the fix is quite simple. You also have to limit the scene FPS to 30 FPS. And I don't know why it does that. It doesn't do that with like different games. Like Warframe runs at 60 FPS here, but my scene is it's like set to 30 because I don't want to put that much like workload on my processor. And in that case, it works just fine. In this case, I have to put it down to like weirdness of the, oh. It's so loud. Yeah, it's like weirdness of the the graphics engine, I guess. I mean, just like. It's like all lowered. Why are the cutscenes so weird? Oh well, I guess we're like going like this and screw it. So yeah, Omikron the Nomad Soul. This is, I believe, the first game that Quantic Dream ever put out. They of Beyond Two Souls. I was like the other one, Heavy Rain. More recently, Detroit Become Human. And also Fahrenheit, aka Indigo Prophecy. And I want to say like Nomad Soul is probably the least weird of all of those. And keep in mind we're talking about a studio that has put like games in which you start out as an everyman that commits horrible like murders while he may or may not be possessed, and it ends with same guy walking to like the side of a building while evading helicopters. And that's not even the weirdest thing in Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy. Yeah, it's a weird studio. I will say that like this and the first half of Fahrenheit are like probably the only two games, like 1.5 game that they've made that I actually do enjoy. I played this back in the day. I do have the box somewhere. I couldn't find it to show it off. It's somewhere in like the storage. But this is one of the first, I want to say, attempts at like open world stuff. You'll see what I mean. It's a very weird game. So it's technically in the lineup for Year of Retro because it fits the kind of cyberpunk-ish, kind of dystopia-ish future thing, although it's not actually future, but you'll see that as well. But it also has magical elements, fantasy, and spells and demons and stuff like that. It's weird, and I keep saying that. Yeah, you'll see what I mean. So yeah, there you go. Just like start with this.
I have many things to tell you, and very little time. My name is Kale. I come from a universe parallel to yours. My world needs your help. You're the only one who can save us. I succeeded in opening a breach between my world and yours. Through your computer, you can enter our world and help us. But in order to do this, you must transfer your soul into my body. Do you accept? Press any key to say yes.
Yeah, I need to... We need to fix the audio a little bit. It's like way too low. I think it's like a bit better. So yeah, this is how the game starts. They did like a few attempts at this whole kind of like immersion thing.
And very little time.
So basically the game starts with this guy coming out of your computer and asking you, the player, for your help.
I succeeded in opening a breach between my world and yours. Through your computer, you can enter our world and help us. But in order to do this, you must transfer your soul into my body. Do you accept? Press any key to say yes. But hurry, there isn't much time.
Press any key to continue.
I knew I could count on you. Now, you must concentrate.
At least they're trying. You've done it.
You've done it. Now your soul occupies my body. This is the last time that we'll be able to speak together. Once you cross the breach, you'll be on your own. I will take over my body when you leave the game and hold your place for you until you return.
Immersion. Hoo-hoo. Okay, I understand.
That's it. You're ready. But remember, once you cross the breach, you're on your own. There's no saving and going back if you get into trouble.
This is a lie, by the way. There's totally a save game thing in the game.
You'll just have to accept the consequences. Now, listen carefully. To begin your investigation, go first to my apartment. There's no more time to talk. You must cross the breach before it closes. Oh, and one more thing. Be careful with my body. It's the only one I've got.
How funny. So yeah, I might be laughing now about this, but at the time it was kind of like a nice attempt at making it seem like a bit more immersive, I guess. And then you get attacked by a demon, so then like all immersion goes out the window. It's kind of like unfortunate here that you start seeing like David Cage's like cinematic flair, I guess. There's like so many camera cuts, constant camera cuts.
Mental disturbances. Consult a psychiatrist. The Omikron police thank you for your cooperation.
I am not going to help you, but you should go see a doctor. Yeah. What the hell was that? The robot must have scared it off. So yeah. So where am I? The passage looks like the only way out. Yep. So let me just preface this by saying that the controls are also very weird in this game. Now, I don't know that we can see them. Oh, there we go. So right off the bat, you know you're like in trouble when you see there's like 4 different setups. One for adventure, one for swim, one for shoot, and one for fight. Which by fight they mean like hand-to-hand combat, I guess. Yeah, this is... Oh, okay. This is like a very, 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 very weird game overall, and the controls are kind of part of that as well. By pressing action, I will pick up an object. When it's in my hand, I can press action again to keep it, or cancel to put it down. I've got a computer terminal grafted on my forearm. I can access my inventory by pressing the sneak button. So yeah, there is a keybind called sneak in the game, but it's not actually for you to sneak. That's what the thing on your forearm is called. Of all the names they could have called it, the shitty little like PDA that you've got grafted on your arm is called a sneak. And I don't know why exactly. It's kind of nice that you kind of like, you know, examine most of everything in this game. Notice MK400. Congratulations, you have just acquired the latest Konsu design sneak, the fabulous MK400. Thanks to the latest molecular disassembly technology, the MK400 enables you to transport up to 18 different objects. For more than 18 objects, you can use your virtual locker on the multiplan to swap objects between your locker and your sneak. Thanks to this exclusive memorizing system, your sneak will memorize any information that you will receive. Attention! For reasons of security... Oh, I was like, sorry. Sorry about that. For reasons of security, objects using waiver technology, weapons and ammunition for example, cannot be transferred from one sneak to another. Konsu, tomorrow's technology today. This is like one of the most annoying things in this game. They have like this shitty weird script. It's not very easy to read. Kale's apartment key. Yep. So yeah, this is like the script is like probably my second biggest like complaint about this game, because it makes things incredibly hard to read. And they use it like kind of randomly, I guess. Like, okay, like all the in-game signs are in this script, so I guess that's fair. But sometimes stuff that you need to read is also in the script, and it's like very hard to kind of like read, you know, properly without having to stop and like examine every character. So yeah, now before we proceed, you may kind of like start to realize that this is a sort of open world game. I have like a map somewhere. Characteristics. A. So there's like an important bit about this game. It was made in full cooperation, and that was kind of like weird at the time, but not that weird because it wasn't like the only game that did this. It was made in full cooperation with David Bowie, who actually has like a guest appearance in this game, and like he and his band have recorded like 6 or 7 songs for this game. One of which is the one that's gonna come up now, and I do hope I don't get DMCA'd for it. But there you go. Just gonna like let the intro play. This was like quite impressive back in the day, and nowadays it's not bad either. And it's certainly kind of like lost its wow factor over the years, but it's still kind of like an interesting intro that not a lot of games at the time did. Yep. But yeah, so this is like my first problem with this game. It's made by David Cage, with all the annoyances that kind of come with him at the helm. Mainly, it's very unfocused. It's got a lot of different gameplay elements that don't like necessarily mesh together really well. He's like way too dumb in love with like the whole cinematography aspect of it. Kind of like how Kojima also operates, where you get like small chunks of gameplay and then big cutscenes, kind of like in between and under and over and into everything. A lot of the times there's, as far as I've never finished this game, and one of the reasons is that like a lot of the times there are sections where the camera will cut to like a different angle, kind of like a Resident Evil style, kind of like detached camera, like cinematic camera. And the controls, if you haven't noticed, are tank controls, which means when the camera suddenly swaps places, you end up doing totally different things than what you were trying to do. Plus the fact that there's not a lot of coherence in the story overall. You'll see what I mean. Plus the fact that it's got a lot of different things that you need to be doing. This city seems to be immense. How am I supposed to find Kale's apartment? A vehicle might be useful. The sneak terminal on my forearm has a cold slider button. Maybe I should try that. But yeah, so if you've noticed when I showed it off earlier, this game has 4 different control schemes. One is for adventure, which is the one that we're doing now, which has things like run, jump, use, you know, all the usual kind of like open world adventure things. Then there's shooting controls, in which you have, is actually the only place where you use the mouse there. I can't actually use the mouse here, by the way. The mouse is only used during shooting sections. Then there's the fight controls, in which the game takes on a side-scrolling beat them up kind of thing, and I actually remapped them, but you can use like the arrow keys to do the special moves. And then there's the swim controls, which are also different to everything else. And by the way, all of that has to be separately bound to one another. So, yeah. And I did mention there's like a lot of different, you know, gameplay things you could do, and they don't really mesh together well. There's like exploration, there's platforming, there's shooting, there's swimming, there's the fighting, there's like menus and menus and menus of different things, one on top of the other. That's like a nice example of like the very stupid busy work that needs to go into this game. When you're in an elevator, you have to go in, turn to the panel, open your inventory, use a key, and then it will take you where you need to go if you have the correct key. You can't just like use the panel itself, and you know it will sort everything out. And that's stupid because games did start having like contextual stuff at the time. This came out in '99, like the butt end of '99. So yeah, damn it, there's like a lot of annoying things in this game, and yet it's like so interesting. They try to do so many weirdly wonderful things with it. Like they try to do this whole kind of like sci-fi but also fantasy thing, and also have like a real world singer kind of come in and do the soundtrack for you. And there's this mechanic with reincarnation. So like aside from Kale, like you might be wondering why we can see like Kale stats here, because it's not like a JRPG. We don't care about like his identity and characteristics, right? Like we shouldn't actually care about it, but no, because this game has like 30 playable characters, and like if you know what you're doing, you'll never see like more than 6 or 7 of them. I remember reading like a guide like ages ago, and you only need to like do like 5 swaps throughout the game, because remember how this game is called the Nomad Soul? You as the player, because you know, remember the intro was the whole like immersion thing. You as the player are the Nomad Soul, and that means you can go into and out of other people's bodies, I guess, and control them like we're doing with Kale now. So basically when you die, and depending on where you died and how you died, I'm not gonna go in here yet. It's like a bit offensive. Depending on like where and how you die, you can reincarnate into a different body. and each body has a lot of very interesting things coming with it. So they have different possessions, different skills, different abilities, different backgrounds, different jobs. So for example, Kale here is a what passes for like police in this universe, I guess. And he's got like a place somewhere like close to town. I think it's like very close to like the starting location actually. But I'm just like taking a walk and collecting a few things beforehand. But yeah, he has like his own apartment in town. As a police officer, he can get into the police station just by like showing his badge, which you get a bit later on in the game. And then if you die, there's like another person which is a nurse, and she's got her own like different place in town which you gain access to when you're in her body, and she can go into the morgue, and you know, every character has like their own thing, like their own theme, their own like places they can access, their own lives in the town. And it's so damn interesting that this was a thing that they tried to do in 99. Like, they tried to give you a bunch of believable characters that, you know, they felt like people that are actually living and breathing in here, in like the city. And that's so weird. Oh, okay, this is the, as far as I remember, this is the nurse lady. So if at some point we were to reincarnate into her, either by dying with Kale, or I think by finding like a specific spell later on. I've never actually gotten it myself, by the way. So I could just like reincarnate into her, and then I would be able to access these doors here because it's the morgue. And she's got like clearance for it, which is like so nice. There's like a guy that's like a martial artist that I remember finding last time, who has like a lot more moves, I guess, while fighting in the fighting minigame. Kale, for example, is the only person that can use pistols from like the ones that I know, because he's got training in waiver guns, I think. That's what the game calls it. Yeah, there we go. Signs. Received basic Omikron police training in using waiver weapons and combat techniques. Yep, job investigating agent. So, yeah, all of these are different for each character. Each character has their own kind of like place of residence, their own interests. They have access to different things depending on their profession or their gender, or like even their like not alliances, like their disposition towards certain factions in the city. It's so weird, so wonderfully weird, and I just like wish someone else thought to do this other than David Cage, so that we could get like more game and less cutscenes, and maybe prune out a few of like the more, let's call them like vestigial gameplay elements, so that this would have been like a more tight focused experience, focused on like the open world aspect and maybe the shooting, and not a lot more than that. So it could be, you know, more more polished, more refined, better at, you know, not being, you know, all over the place. I actually like this game so much, which is insane because their very next game, Quantic's very next game, Fahrenheit, is one of those games that I hate with every fiber of my being. Not because it's a bad game, but because it's like a glorified QuickTime event like thing, first of all. And it also has like an amazing premise that it kind of like shits all over after maybe 2 hours into the game. I mean, I'm probably gonna end up streaming it at some point because I just like want to talk about it. What the? What's that sound? But yeah, I probably will end up streaming Indigo Prophecy or Fahrenheit, depending on your place of origin. But it's one of those games that I hate, just because like pains me to see games with like a very, very good premise kind of, you know, throw it all away for no good reason. Seriously, there's like no good reason. So I'm not gonna talk about... Oh, hello. Convenience store? Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about Indigo Prophecy now. Because I kind of like want to save it for like a stream later on. But it starts so nice. It starts like so uniquely, so promising, and then it's like halfway through the entire writing team took every drug that's in existence twice, and then read like kind of like wrote down whatever like resulted from like the drug spree. It like it is the very epitome of the phrase off the rails. And not just like off the rails, the game doesn't just like go off the rails. It goes off the rails, falls down a ditch, explodes, and then I guess burns your house down as well. Hey, just Scorpion, hi, how's it going? How are we doing today? How is the heat, and are you also keeping safe, hopefully? I've like seen the news. I don't think like around your part of the of like the areas there's like fires, but if there are, hope you're keeping safe. Okay, this was like a nice way to stop my rant there. I'm just like trying to get a few things together before we start the actual story. Because it's like kind of nice. I mean, it's by no means like a GTA game, but a fully 3D open world thing is something that was quite impressive for 99. I mean, this is... keep in mind that this is just like 1 out of 4, I want to say, or like 5 districts. So, you know, it is quite big by like open world standards of like 1999. Again, not to the levels that like GTA 1, 2, or 3 were, or like even like Vice City, but it's still like up there. Still safe? Oh, that's good. That's very good. Hey, keep safe, please. Last day of work. Yay! I actually have to go in on Monday before we go on vacation. Damn it, I hate that. I hate that so much. It's like, just like that one last fuck you before, you know, you can take a breather. And unfortunately, knowing my colleagues, it's also gonna be a very, very annoying day. Because they tend to do this thing that when they know that you're like leaving on vacation, they like suddenly remember all the things they wanted to get you to do. Oh, gun shop? Gun shop. They're closed for 3 weeks. Nice. This body seems strong. He's like another guy we can reincarnate into. Today was really boring, but also annoying. Ours was just annoying. Unfortunately. Kind of sucks. I hate people sometimes. I'm turning into a misanthrope. Yay! Went for a beer after. That's nice. I mean, unfortunately, we're working from home, so we couldn't really do that.
As you would.
Okay. Also, yeah, this is like the prerequisite strip club that all games of that time had to have for whatever reason. The Dreamers concert. Oh yeah, these are actually like you can actually go find concerts, and it's like official David Bowie songs that play in these. Man, it's actually been a while since we've been out with like work people for anything. It was like last summer the last time that we did it. And that was like a farewell party for someone that was like leaving the company. So, oof. The good old days. So let's see. Any place I haven't explored before I go to Kale's apartment? There's no reason to do that. Stops in the middle of the road. But yeah, it is also kind of nice. Oh, the 5 people that are in the building. Yeah, that's usually a lot better. There's like less people, so you know. It's also like I prefer like more quiet gatherings, to be honest. Like in our case, it was like 40 people the last time that we were out, and I basically came back home with a headache. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying as well. It wasn't like official either, but sometimes when people leave, someone will like organize like an impromptu farewell thing. Because like the company that I work for went through a merger at the start of 2020, so as it was kind of like expected, a lot of people started leaving afterwards. Either, you know, because they didn't like the new crowd or the old crowd, or, you know, other differences or whatever. Just some beer and pigilias. That's nice. That's like the best get-togethers, to be honest. And I guess it sounds like you've had fun, so that's all that matters, actually. No, wait, I've been through here. Okay, I think we've done in like what was like the area I think is called Anekba, this one. So I think we're done in here for like the general exploration. I think there might be like a flyer or two here. And yeah, I guess we better start like doing story stuff. So I prefer type. I mean, I think most of like everyone, when they reach the part of like being like senior students, it's like their favorite thing is like get together with a few good friends, eat some food, drink some drinks, and like just, you know, that's all. Not a lot of like fancy things and loud musics and stuff like that. I mean, like, it was certainly my preferred like type of outing as well, and still is. Like, you know, back before Corona kind of fucked everything up. There are actually like legitimately a lot of good like places in around here where you can more or less just like go get like a big platter of meat and chips and stuff in the middle and like a few beers and have a good time for cheap as well, which is nice. Okay, so this is the diner. We don't really care about this. Hey man, can you spare a Zetek? I mean, yeah. Give me a moment. Given the number of Zeteks I've left, I'll be the one doing the begging. Oh wow. I mean, I could give him one. Also, yeah, by the way, the apartment is right across the street from where we started. Which is, I find it very funny. It's like right over there. But the first thing the game tells you is like get a slider, which is kind of like a taxi thing. And your friends play them as that as well. Yeah, it's like the best one. I like, honestly, that's the one I prefer the most as well. And thankfully the missus loves that as well too. She's thankfully not one of like the loud crowd. I would have hated that, to be honest. So let's see, I kind of need to read these. Come and test your limits at the Kornsu Virtual Training Center. With the help of a holographic simulator, you can practice shooting a virtual enemy. No risk, no danger. Come to let off steam and test your reflexes alone or with friends. Virtual training centers are available in all the gun shops in Anekba, Qualisar, Jaunpur, and Lahore, I think. Price per session, 5 Zeteks. Oops. Sorry about that. Harvey's Bar. The Dreamers, a musical group with no official approval, will be giving concerts at Harvey's Bar in Qualisar. Free entrance. Warning, we wish to inform our customers that the Dreamers have been classified as a subversive musical group, Deviance Class 3 by the Ministry of Art. Harvey's Bar cannot be held responsible in the event of a mecha guard shakedown during the concert. Let's see. Oh, Omikron news. 13 Evo 2072-16. X has announced new quotas for next month's procreation. 60% girls, 40% boys, 50% blonde, 20% with blue eyes, 60% intellectuals, 25% manuals and clerks, 10% sportsmen, 5% artists. So yeah, this is like we could read the news, but usually not very interesting, other than some like very minor world building. A contract worth several million setex was signed between the city and the Consu Trust for maintenance of the city's mecha guards. Several regrettable accidents due to a mecha malfunction caused the deaths of 2,211 people in the course of the last cycle. It was becoming urgent to reach a decision. The problem has now been solved. Yanga, a famous singer, recently gave an exceptional concert for more than 12,000 people in the Reshev Auditorium. The Minister for Music was also present. He announced that he was satisfied by Yanga's performance and her song have been authorized by the ministry. Gun 610, author of the pamphlet Decadence, have been declared guilty of anti-government propaganda. Having publicly confessed his error, he was executed yesterday morning. So yeah, in case you didn't like realize yet that this is kind of like a fucked up place, like a very Kale must have left me, blah blah blah. So yeah, that was what I was talking about. You have to go into the inventory and use the key if you want to use the elevator. It's like amazing, stupidly amazing, amazingly stupid actually. And this is Kale's apartment, which by the way is way too big for like an actual police officer, right? There's money in here. Whoa. Okay, ring note. We need to read this. The rings of the art appear on the pilgrim's path. See, this is what I mean. Some of these are all only in like this shitty script, and it's so hard to read them. They have two powers. The first is to freeze time. The second is to guide the seeker for light. He who wishes to survive must use them judiciously, for their number is limited. Also, this is a TV, by the way.
This morning, the Yeshu priest Torrik Graham asked the legatee to excommunicate by death 253 traders guilty of crimes against the Church of the Green Book. The legatee, in his infinite wisdom, has confirmed their definitive eradication.
This is a TV, and there's really not much that you can watch in there, to be honest.
Kale.
Also, yeah, can you tell this is like a David Cage game by like all the creepy like female like puns? I thought I saw someone just in front of me. She looks so real. I feel like if I should know her. By pressing the head button, I can look all around. Looks like there's a feeding hatch here. This tank looks like it houses some kind of pet. There's something shiny hanging inside, but it's out of reach. So, I know how to get the key, but I have no idea what it's for, to be honest. Also, I'm just like gonna put all the notes in. And there's like a bunch of rings here and a multiplan notice that I kind of like want to read. Welcome to your multiplan virtual locker. This terminal allows you to store all the object you don't want to keep in your sneak. At any time and with any multiplan terminal, you can transfer objects to and from your sneak. Consu, molecular disassembly for all. So yeah, by the way, we can actually do this. Isn't this so realistic? Oh, God bless David Cage. But we can't actually do this. Chemical shower. I can think of better things to do than wash myself. No. Who says that? Okay, Kale's police badge. Medkit large. We're gonna need these. There's like a few things in here as well. Sleeping pill prescription. This is like another thing I have no idea what to do with. Prescription. Indications for insomnia and troubled sleep. Recommendations. Gives restful sleep just a few seconds after ingestion. Solution to be diluted in liquid. To obtain this medication, just present the prescription at any Konsu pharmacy. Konsu. Medication for life. Okay, so this is the fighting simulation, which I also don't really care to do. What the? I get stuck. Okay, I just need to go in here. Pureed Kramen. Ugh. Kind of Kloops beer. Hey, what the? 3 rings. 3 interlaced rings floating in the air. I think he means interlocked, but sure. I think he says I get the feeling I'm the only one that can see them. I get the impression I'm the only one who can see them. They might be useful to me. This is like the save points in the game, by the way. And I am going to save, but first... kind of need to get these as well. So basically, if you've got rings in your inventory, you can actually save. Which is like what the rings do in the game. Rings in your possession, 9. Yeah. Let's read the news as well. Reduced sleeping time. Today, X announced that he may very well soon order a reduction of 10 minutes in legal sleeping time. According to his calculations, this would boost productivity in certain sectors by 1.2% and increase the AHR, the average happiness rate, by 0.8%. X announced in his weekly bulletin that according to his calculations, the average happiness of each individual is higher than for the same period last cycle. This increase is due to the quality scheduling and greater thought control. Did the point get driven in that this is a fucked up totalitarian society? Yeah. So if I were playing this at 60 FPS, this is where the game would get stuck.
Oh, Kale, I thought I'd never see you again. Where have you been? I haven't heard from you in days.
I don't know. I'm not Kale. I'm occupying his body, but I come from another dimension. It's like patently the worst thing you can say. I don't think like what you say to people actually matters that much in the game, to be honest, though. Can't tell you anything. You wouldn't believe me.
Kale, is there another woman in your life?
What? This is what you took from it? Like, the guy's a police officer. Why is this your first thought? Of course not, but I think I've lost my memory. You must help me to find out what happened to me in the last few days. Tell me about the circumstances surrounding my disappearance.
4 days ago, you didn't come home from work. I called your office in security headquarters. They said that you and your partner, Dan, had gone out on an investigation and that they hadn't heard from you. That was all they could tell me.
Wow. Okay, am I a police officer?
You're an investigating agent in the Omikron police.
Whoa.
You were working on some cases with your partner, Dan.
That sounds so vague. Did you notice anything strange about my behavior just before I disappeared?
The days before you disappeared, you seemed preoccupied, worried. Several times I asked you what the matter was, but you said you couldn't tell me. You also said that, in spite of what might happen, good would win out over evil.
Yes.
I hardly know anything about Dan. All I know is that he's your partner and your best friend. Just before you disappeared...
By the way,
you spent a lot of
Tellis,
time
which is
together.
like this lady's name, is our wife. All I know about the guy is that he's your best friend, but I don't know anything else. God forbid she knows about our, like, her husband's best friend.
I don't know anything about your investigations. You never told me about your work. Why don't you go to your office in security headquarters? They're probably still looking for you.
They're probably still looking for you, a police officer. You're right, I'll go to my office.
Oh, Cal. I'm so glad to have you back.
Oh, thank you. Me too. Bye-bye. Yeah, I mean, with, like, all the interesting things that this game did, it was still like a 1999 game, so it is a bit rough around the edges. Also, by the way, it's never explained why she has like a waiver gun, because we will later learn that these are supposed to be coded to specific individuals. So I remember figuring this out at some point. You can feed the lizard, and it will go grab the key that was hanging from the perch there. Just like love this little guy's animation. It's like, meh, meh, meh. There you go. Kale hid a key in there and trained his pet lizard to fetch it. This guy must have been seriously paranoid about something. I have like no idea what this does. And if you examine it, it doesn't really like tell you. It's just, you know, a random key. I mean, yeah, texture work was not like that big of a thing back then. So yeah, unfortunately, I kind of need to do this to get like the premonition. This is such an annoying thing that I have to go do because of like how dumb it is. I want to I want to draw your attention to like what is like possibly the dumbest not voice line, the dumbest like character line in this part of the game. I can't just jump on top of tails like that. I'm not an animal. I could lie down on my own side of the bed like a good boy. Now sexy music plays. And yeah, if you've played Beyond Two Souls or Fahrenheit or anything like that, also they render the nipples classy. Like they texture the nipples in. So yeah, classy, very classy. And you're kind of wondering why like all the sex scenes in those are kind of like fucked up and just kind of like there just to be there. This is what started it. You know which game to blame now for like the incredibly awkward sex scene in Fahrenheit and also in was like Beyond Two Souls or like Heavy Rain. I don't remember which one. Had like a very dumb one. It was like in high def. A nightmare. It was just a nightmare. I shouldn't be wasting my time here. With my loving wife, I got to get to the security HQ and find out what happened to Kale. I mean, what the? Manage me. Okay. Thanks. Thank you for the follow, I guess. Like random people I'm like following like that. But yeah. Phew. Okay. I don't know why I'm like so easily amused by this. Bye-bye.
You just got back and you're already leaving?
Sorry, Telis. I really must find out what happened to me.
Kale, I love you.
She loves kale. She's a vegetarian. Kale is tasty, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't like seek it out, but I don't mind it either. I'm kind of like in the camp. Yep. So there was just like a text line there that got interrupted when we bumped into the civilian and it got replaced. And this is like good because it allows me to showcase another like very interesting thing about this game. It actually keeps like pretty decent what's it called? Actually, what the? Oh, actually keeps like a pretty decent quest log, I want to say. It's not really like a quest log, but it does keep notes, which at the time wasn't like that common. Also, ow. So basically, as far as I remember, the voice, like the dialogue line, like the inner monologue line that happens as soon as you exit the apartment, it basically tells you have to like head to like the police HQ, and that maybe you should like examine Kale's badge. Like, assuming you've picked it up. A police badge in the name of Kale 669. On the back it says property of Security HQ, 7890 Legacy Boulevard, Anekba. So if you've heard like then the noise that like played out in the background, that means we unlocked something more or less. In this case, the fast travel to the Security HQ. Although, actually, I just like realized I need to do something else first, and that is, where's the map? Oh, there we go. Oh, bother. Where's the... We need to find a pharmacy first before we do that, because I just remember what we need the prescription for. There's like a bank there. Supermarket. Yay. You can just like barely see what it is with like the shitty script. Police through here. I was like, bank. Okay, we need the thing that says pharmacy though. Morgue, hospital. Morgue is over there. Ugh. Come on. Police, morgue. God damn it. I think actually... Oh, drugstore, there we go. I think you can kind of like see it up there. The phone is painful to look at. Yeah, I know. I literally spent the first 10 minutes of the stream saying that this is like the second shittiest thing about this game. The first being that it's a game by David Cage. Okay, let me just store a few things. News. Keep the notes. I'm gonna keep the health kits and just like give this guy the the sleeping pill prescription. It doesn't work.
Hello. May I get you?
Okay. Wait,
Have a
no.
nice day.
Oh shit! This is like the gun store, it's not like the drugstore. What the? Where the hell did... Oh, drugstore is over there. Why? How did I mess it up like that? It's almost as if this font is so confusing. Well, and the kind of like the city layout is also a bit confusing. So drugstore, it shows like in here, but it says bookstore. I have like no idea. Maybe it means I have to follow the road and then like make a left. Sorry, like a right. Where's the freaking drugstore? Oh, there we go. I think this is it. Drugstore, yeah. Okay.
Yes, can I help?
I would like this prescription filled, please. Nah, sleeping drug.
Yes.
These are like way too pricey for me at the
Goodbye.
moment. Goodbye. Goodbye to you too. You can actually talk to a few like seemingly random people in the street. And for some of them, you do get like a small like camera pan, which usually indicates that there are people that you might be able to reincarnate into eventually. Which is nice. It certainly does give you that feel like reincarnation is kind of like this organic quality in like this universe. It's not just there just for the plot. Like, no, you have to reincarnate into this guy to progress the story, and then you have to reincarnate into that guy to progress the story, and so on and so forth. Now, it kind of feels like there's like a lot of new bodies you can like take control of that aren't necessarily very important otherwise. They just like happen to be there while you were like dying or while you were like casting the reincarnation spell. And again, like with the intro, it might feel a bit taggy, but it also does like a lot of work in making this a more, let's call it like cohesive place, making it be like just a bit more believable, or I guess like the word I'm looking for is like verisimilitude, I guess. It certainly enhances that, because it does try at least. And okay, maybe it kind of fails in some aspects, like the whole like rings where you have to like gather rings to save, which is just like exactly what Resident Evil did, for example, with the typewriter tapes, the ink ribbons. Sorry. Anyway, I think we're like good to go to the security HQ. Also, it's kind of weird. Like the taxi service doesn't cost you anything, which I find a bit hilarious. And also, this is something I found out from bitter experience. You can actually stand at certain points in a few of the districts. I think you can do that in Qualisar and also in Lahore, where you can call one of these taxis and they get stuck doing like an infinite lap around like a what's it called, around like a city block, because of like where you're standing they can't actually get to you, and that more or less locks up the game. Unless you, I don't remember if there's like a key to cancel out of that. I think like maybe like the jump key might make you kind of like cancel off the taxi, but it's still kind of hilarious that you can do that. Okay, we're back to the police station. Yeah, and see, like only Kale can actually enter here because we have the police badge. Gling, 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 gling. But yeah, remember when I was saying like how many cinematic cuts there are in this game? Like more or less every single like new important area has one of these, and they're like so annoying. Like there's like camera flybys and like cut to another flyby and cut to another flyby and cut to another flyby. They're like so tiring and annoying. And I really wish the game would stop doing them. Wait, what? Level 1, Commander Gandar's office. Level 0, main entrance, that's where we are. -1. Offices of Investigating Agents. Tarek 511, Boog 710, Shamet 337, Vodem 457, Grez 398. Also, a very, very bad idea to use this kind of color. Honestly. Restroom. Let's see. Level -2, Offices of Investigating Agents, Kale 669, Den 415, Mar 516, Sork 121, Yodim 644, Paxir 212. Level 3, Detention Cells and Archive Room, Level 4, Surveillance and Captain Leia's Room, Level 5, Ventilation and Maintenance. They're like gonna like play it easy for now and just like try and explore like each place slowly. Also, I think that like the color coding has something to do with like which door we want to try and like get into. So let's see. We are looking for the blue door, the dark blue door, which I think like that one over there. Wait, where's my badge? Oh. Aha. Medkit. A little trunk locked. Oh, wait, is this where I have to use the little key? Hey, it is. Ancient scroll. That's it? I guess. Seek the abandoned temple of Qualisar. There, from the heart of the star, count 10 towards the rock, then 10 towards the east, and find that which is hidden. Okay, I guess. Oh yeah, multi-plan network, Omikron police, crime squad, blah blah blah. Agent dossier, Kale 669, then 415. Armed robbery, 15 Nevod. Offenses against the legatee. Oh, I guess unexpected series of murders. Yeah, I guess this is the one we have to do. Dossier number 94732. Maybe I should like be keeping notes for these. I remember these were like kind of like important. Have my little notebook. And my not so little pen. It was like good idea to keep a few notes just in case. What was it? Like 94. Nine, 4, 7, 3, 2. Agent Kale 669, then 415. Case City of Omikron versus X. Series of unexplained murders. The body of a certain Maya 121 was found in an alleyway of Anekba. This new victim is the 15th in less than 2 weeks. All the bodies were horribly mutilated and the victims had all disappeared 4 days before their bodies were found. Oh no. Guess we can like read the rest. Dossier. A warehouse containing sneaks and contraband items was discovered in Zone 11 of Anekba. The sneaks were marked with false Konsu symbol, as well as a false authorization number. The investigation proved that Loetar 442, bartender in Anekba's Zone 52, is guilty. His bar is the heart of the sneak smuggling scene. There is an order to arrest him. Attention! All agents are informed that the guilty is dangerous and probably armed. Maybe we should like read all of these, to be honest. Oh, case closed, okay. I guess we're not gonna read the case closed ones. Pickpocketing. Okay. One of Ymir 487 fellow workers was declared blah 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 blah. Okay, armed robbery. A certain Azel223 appeared armed with a waiver at the counter of the sex shop located at 2142 Vedar Street, Qualisar. The vendor immediately activated the security system. Mecha guard number 95121 from Patrol 19 appeared 1.371 minutes later and opened fire on the accused, wounding him seriously. He nevertheless managed to make a getaway. The delinquent was immediately listed amongst the wanted. I guess that's like good to know. So I guess now we got like a note. I wonder why the dossier of the serial killings was classified confidential. I expect the investigation is linked to the disappearance of investigating agent Kale. I absolutely must find a way to access this dossier. Oh yeah, I guess we get like a note for each one of these. So that's like a good confirmation of which ones we need to follow up. Hello? Money, money, money. So I guess we need to go find the... Oh, actually I should probably go save first. Oh, why can't we go in here?
Well, well, a ghost.
Well, a ghost.
You were dead, Kale. Me more than anyone. To tell you the truth, I'm a little disappointed.
Okay, you're a jerk. Do you know the circumstances surrounding the disappearance of Dan and myself?
Expect me to know. You seem to be having memory problems.
You seem to be having memory problems.
Please allow you to continue your work. An investigation, you say? The caddies are prostitutes, maybe.
Oh, you're so funny.
You and Den are just second-rate cops on the take and unworthy to wear the uniform. If I were in Commandant Gandar's place, I'd have thrown you off the force years ago.
Yeah, loose cannons. You shouldn't be aggressive like that. It's bad for the blood pressure.
Come on now, get out of my office. You bore me.
Okay. Mind if I steal a few things? That wouldn't be very wise. Aww. That's a shame. Flyer, the Charmed tournament. Okay, was it the Charmed tournament? Come and test yourself against the finest fighters in Omikron in the famous Charmed tournament. The toughest test in Omikron. All gamblers come with their SETEX to the biggest underground combat tournament in the city. You have nothing to lose but your life, but you can win thousands of SETEX. So what are you waiting for? To get into the arena, go to the... Ham store? in Qualisar and ask for a drone battery. Okay. I want to say... I want to say it says ham store. It's like a store that only sells ham. Suspicious looking droot salad. Okay. There's like poison or something. Ooh. Someone has a ring. Terminal has been deactivated. Wait, whose color was like orange? Let me just like go check the directory real quick.
Agent Investigator Kale 669. Report to Captain Leah's office immediately. The captain is expecting you.
Okay. So yeah, who was orange and why did we steal like their salad? Yodim. Okay, so the red one was Dan and the green one, like the jerk, was Mar. Let's see, Captain Leah's office. Okay.
Agent Kale 669. I expect an explanation for your disappearance.
I don't know. Can't tell you anything for the moment, Captain. I'm conducting an investigation to try and understand what happened. I mean, that sounds like the very bad idea. Also, this one sounds like a very bad idea. I'm not Kale. I'm occupying his body. I come from another dimension. Can't remember anything. I think that's like the safest one.
Surely you must have some idea of what happened.
Not yet, but I have reason to believe that our disappearance is linked with the affair Dan and I were investigating. I'd like to get access to this case.
You've been taken off the case. Commandant Gander himself gave the order.
Aww, what the hell? I must insist, Captain, Dan's death... Wait, what death? How... Since when do we know that Dan is dead? That's not what it said.
That's enough. I won't hide from you that you are the subject of considerable suspicion in this affair. There's no question of you continuing the investigation until the matter has been explained.
Are you accusing me of murdering my partner? I mean, we don't really know. Maybe, like,
Your
he
inability
did.
to provide a coherent explanation for your disappearance works against you.
I see. What are your
I've
orders?
decided to give you another case. Go and interrogate this prisoner, and let me have your report as soon as you've finished. You'll find all the information you need in the folder, along with your mission orders to get into the cell.
Fine. Mission order. Jenna's apartment key. Jenna 712. Aw, what do you mean? I can't open their things while they're here? Bad idea. No kidding. Okay, so what do we need to do? Go interrogate prisoner Jenna 712 and bring me your report as soon as you're finished. Okay. Crime Squad, Squadron 812, dossier number 92841. Date 21 Melked 7216. State of Omikron versus Jenna 712. Crime. Element Jenna 712 is suspected in belonging to the terrorist sect The Awakened and of having acted on their behalf in sabotaging the Zone 4 weather center. The accused's name and sneak number were found on the multi-plan terminal on the leader of the attack, a certain Karel 364, shot by mechas during his arrest. A ZW-04 Decagun was found in the accused's apartment at 524 Gainan Street. Jenna 712 is being kept in detention. Intense cross-examination has been recommended in order to determine whether or not she's an active member of the Awakened. Okay, what about like the other one? Orders. By order of Captain Leia, investigation agent Kale 669 has been authorized to access the detention cells to interrogate suspect Jenna 712. I mean, okay. Can do that. Probably. I don't know what to do with this. Like, I don't even know what this is. Like, what is like this place? Like a locker room? Like a storage unit? Double waiver ammunition. Hey. Dossier archives. Okay. Hello. Decagun ammunition. Okay, I guess this is like a storage room of sorts. Also, it's like a save point here. I think I might as well just like save. Just to be safe. And also try and figure how to exit this place. Oh. So wait, these are supposed to be the detention cells, right? Where do we go? Okay.
This
Got a problem?
Goddamn computer's broken down again. How are we supposed to work in conditions like this? I'm gonna get the maintenance man.
Why did we do this? Oh wait, is it to gain access to the... Oh wait. I know what we need to do. We need to go replace... Yeah. Manual control system for mecha guards. No active control kit. Wait, what? There's maybe a way to control a mecha guard from this console? why would I want to do that? Oh, surveillance room. Never mind. It's like I was on the wrong floor for this. Whoops. I guess this is it.
Can I see your orders?
Yeah, here they are.
Very well. Everything is in order. I'll lead you to the prisoner. Follow me.
Okay. But what if I don't follow you? What if I just like go around opening random doors? Can you confirm your name, age, and occupation?
My name is Jenna 712. I'm 24 cycles old. I'm a cargo pilot. I transport merchandise for the Tetra Trust.
And?
I met him once. I know almost nothing about him.
Okay, this is kind of petty because it is kind of like a thing of like the tech at the time. But I love how like to animate expression, they just like take the texture and they kind of like stretch it up and down. It's more or less the exact same thing that they did with Anachronox and like a lot of late 90s 3D games like this.
In a bar, it was a while ago. I came in for a drink after work and he started to chat me up. I must have given him my name just to be left in peace. Maybe he kept it on his multi-plan.
And you haven't seen him since?
No, never. He's really not the type of guy I hang out with. I don't know how he got it, but I didn't give it to him. You'd be surprised what lengths a man can go to just to get a woman's number. No, I don't imagine it's the type of thing he tells complete strangers. Are you going to condemn me?
Am I? No, I think you're innocent. I immediately believe you. Oh God.
Hello, Kale? Can we have lunch together today? Meet me at the restaurant in Tahira Street. Hurry up. I'll be waiting.
Never mind me, I'm just like blocking the door. Actually, I think first of all I need to go visit like the lady's the lady's like apartment. I've got like her key, Jenna's apartment or whatever it's called. Before we do anything else. So let's see. Yeah, see what I mean when I say like annoying busy work. That is kind of the issue. The annoying issue. Aha. Chocolat bar. It's like come into a suspect's room and steal all their chocolates. Sure. Like I guess technically you're supposed to come here to, you know, kind of like confirm if she's what's it called? If she's like a terrorist or something. But I like that in essence we're just like lifting all of her shit. It's locked. Wait, we need to find a key? What kind of madman locks their properties like that? Were they expecting me, like, were they expecting someone to come in and like try and like steal it? Nothing in particular. Nothing interesting. Nothing at all. Maybe she also has like a lizard with what's it called? Trained to like retrieve a key. Can't actually see a key here. There seems to be a switch behind one of the... Wait, what? Really? Okay. Decagon. Wait, did I level up or something? Propaganda document. Nothing special. People of Omikron, wake up! The awakened. Oh, okay, she's deep in it. Also, haven't read this either. Memo number 118-492-2857... whatever. Dossier classification. Investigating agents are reminded that dossiers for closed cases must be transmitted for storage to the archive department on level -3. Agents are forbidden to consult dossiers marked confidential. Only Captain Leia and Commandant Gandar are authorized to consult these documents. Yeah, I think we should start like storing things though. So yeah, I still need to figure out how you open this, if you can. Also, like, it's like incredibly annoying that you have to like find a light bulb, I guess. Like presumably you can also get the key when you try to like reincarnate into her. So yeah, we are just like make a note of it. Okay, what do we do now? Go have lunch. Actually, I want to check like the other case first, because like that seems like a side quest, if anything. It's supposed to be like a bar around here. It's like over like this side. Map maybe? I can actually see them up here. Oh, never mind. This is Jenna's apartment? Oh! Okay, so the bar is that way. Investigating Agent Kale 669. I have orders to arrest Lothar 442. You better follow me. Uh-oh. Are they gonna attack me? They're gonna attack me. They're gonna attack me. Oh, of course they are. Time for some shooty-mons.
The regeneration beam is already doing its work. You'll be all right. Take a medikit as soon as possible and eat. Your strength will return quickly.
What? Oh, I didn't have any health. Okay. Was I just like running around like an idiot because of the... Also, I guess I fucked up the thing. Oh no. This is like well before we've picked anything up. That sucks. That was dumb. So let me just like check, because I'm pretty sure I just like don't have any health. Energy 10. Yeah, okay, that's the... That was a problem. Okay, so I'm like full up now, 130. Well, not full, but you know, still better than I was. Oh well. As I could get like Mr. Fancy Pants as well.
Well,
Blah 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 blah.
fed up answering your petty... You again? You... Fed up.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Agent Investigator Kale.
So just realized that maybe if we go to her apartment first and find out like all the evidence, maybe we can like ask her about it. So we should maybe do that. Oh well. Na 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 na. We're here. Hey. What the? Okay. So what was it? It was like the news article here, the switch here, get the gun. Well, there's like another switch here. Nope. Oh well. I'm not putting my hands there. Oh wait, what's that underneath? Oh, small key Jenna. Okay. I guess this is nice. We missed this last time, so yay. Ooh, hello. 20 SETEX, medkit large, Jenna's note. I think that's it. From light, light comes. Oh, this was supposed to be like the hint for the... Ah. Oh, come on, game. No. For shame. From light, light comes. Wow. Ugh. Well, actually, the propaganda document I might need as, like, proof, I guess. Maybe I should go to the bar since it's like right across the street and like try that now I'm like with like more health. So I don't just like immediately get shot down. do 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 do. Do 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 do. Come on. Don't mind me. Okay, let's see. Combat, combat. I enjoy going to bars, but this one had too much ambience for me. Anyway, mission accomplished. I don't think Loitar 442 will play with smug sneaks anymore. Okay. So I have to check, though. First of all, health is a bit I have to check where you change like the guns. Left alt. Oof. Crouch left control. Oh well. Having casually killed 4 people, let's go back to the security HQ. You know, as you do. Casually few dudes. It's fine. Apparently no one's gonna notice because it's like that kind of fucked up dystopia. Let's go question her again. There's like no reason to be picking up the virtual training center ads. I guess. They all say the exact same thing anyway.
Can I...
Yeah, follow me, blah blah blah. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Okay, here's my question now. If she's, can we like mention?
I was at work as usual. No, I work alone on my cargo.
Yeah, so you can actually mention it to her, so I'm like very curious.
I know it's a forbidden weapon. I don't know. I don't know who put the... Are you going to condemn me?
Ooh. Now, normally I would totally condemn her, but I'm pretty sure that the way the story is eventually going to play out, we are also going to like join the Awakened for whatever reason. Because this story doesn't strike me as one that's going to be like way too unique. So I'm just like gonna let her go. Maybe we'll get like a reward later on.
Hello? Me?
Yeah. Let's go report to Captain Leia.
Well, Agent Kale. Right, we agree with you. You can go about your business. Oh, do me a favor, get me a cup of coil. Dying of thirst.
Cup of coil? Oh, I just like realized something. Guess we get that from a restroom, I guess. Have surveillance, maintenance, workshop. I guess the rest room is where we get the, which is like the yellow one. I guess it's like the break room, maybe. Yeah. So I'm kind of curious. Can I actually dragged cup of coil? Okay. Yeah, I think I figured out how we get the how we get like access to the archives. Oh, hold on. I guess I need to store this one. Okay. I guess this is good enough. Also kind of curious as if the game lets you go into anyone else's.
Kale? Where were you? Everyone thought you were dead.
This guy is weird.
You mean you don't remember my name? Man, what possibly could have happened to you to make you forget my name? I'm Tarek. Well, you and Den disappeared at the same time. When we found out what had happened to Den, we thought the same
So
thing.
was I supposed to come ask this guy first so that I know what happened
It
to
happened
Dan?
a week ago. You went out on a mission and never came back. It was impossible to find any trace of either one of you, as if you just vanished. Well, you just gotta be smarter than the door. No, seriously, the only way to open it is with Den's police card. Good luck, Kale. Come. He's about as friendly as a mecha dog. He was the only one to rejoice at the news of your disappearance. He's never hidden his hatred for you or for Den. Documents classed confidential are stored on the archives floor. The only way to access them is with a secret code known only to Commandant Gandar and Captain Leia.
Why is he telling us all of this? Like, shouldn't he at least be like a little suspicious? There's a card on his desk. Boog 909, Manager of Internal Affairs. May be useful to get him on my side. Okay. Sure, I guess. So I guess we can go drag Captain Leia. So maybe that will give me access to the archives.
Thanks. Dismissed.
Why are you looking at me like that? Yep. Wow. I'm so heroic, dragging random people. And then kind of like stealing their shit. Stealing her sandwich. Wow. What's this? Leia's police badge. I'm sure she won't miss it. So wait, was that it? Did I do all of this just to like steal like a sandwich and her badge? Maybe it's like the badge that's gonna let me into the archives. Hold on. Maybe I need to examine it. The archives room. Files classified confidential are stocked here. Stocked? Stocked is kind of a weird way to state that, but sure. So what did we need? The celiac. Oh, we don't even need the number for it. Well, that sucks. Crime: the body of a certain Maya 121. The new murder 15 less than 2 weeks. Report: the murderer is extremely savage. No one ever sees the murderer come to or leave the scene of the crime. The only motive seems to be a morbid pleasure in killing. An autopsy report of the latest victims has been requested from Zone 42 morgue. Certain Anissa 109, dancer at 9010 Qualisar Boulevard, is reported to have seen something on the occasion of the murder of Maya Lioa. Lioa? Okay. Maybe I should just check this as well. Case closed by request of the Tetra Trust. Case closed by order of Legati Reshev. How about 4? Certain Saya 309 today lodged a complaint for sexual harassment with investigating agent Mivat 684. Lovely. Okay, I guess like the morgue and the strip club are like the next bits we need to do. No entry. Yeah, okay. Tell it to me while I'm exiting the place. Well done. Fine, let's go to the restaurant first. I guess. It's a bit slow though. Every time you call one of these, you have to wait for like the cutscene to play every single time, which is eh. Yeah, and you can only enter from this side, by the way. Okay, it's like a save point here. So where is Tellis? Hi. You're late.
I'm glad you could make it. I ordered your favorite dish, shan steak. Eat it before it gets cold.
Ew. She gonna like her face seems a bit off.
So, did you find out anything about what happened to you?
Nah.
And what about Dan? Did you see him?
Dan is dead.
Oh, Kale. You still have no idea why you disappeared? You mean they suspect you of killing Dan?
No.
That's impossible. You couldn't have done
Impossible.
that. You have to prove your innocence.
You have to prove your innocence, dude. Yeah.
Looks like there are people who don't want you to know what happened on the night of your disappearance. You know, I really think you have to start over from scratch with the investigation you were working on with Dan before you disappeared. Be careful, Kale. You may already know too much. I
Aww.
don't want to lose you again.
Tellis, I have something important to tell you. I'm not. Bring, bring, bring. Saved by the bell again.
Agent Kale, 669, come in. There's a holdup going on in the supermarket in your sector. 8 armed robbers have been reported. They may be hostages. Go immediately to 816 Zodir Street. Reinforcements are on the way. Over.
Here, take this talisman. You gave it to me before you disappeared. You said it would protect me. Now you might need it.
Ooh. Okay. A random talisman? Sure. I think this is also like a like a shooting minigame thing as well. Also, you have to really love how you basically get like you're like basically a police officer that has to take a taxi around every crime scene that he visits. Okay, let's see. Whoa. We're trapped until we kill everyone. Okay. I see we can like change it with. Also, like, it was like a hold up and they had enough time to like erect barricades. This is so dumb. I will say though, I really like their animations when they die. They seem to be decently like, you know, well animated. Maybe a bit too dramatic for my taste, but they're kind of nice. Okay, so how do we go further in? Also, by the way, I've killed like way more than just 8 people. Didn't the dispatch say like there's 8 perpetrators? There's like at least like 10 so far. Or like even more than 10. So I kind of have to wonder, do they just keep respawning?
The last of them is hiding in the underground warehouse. Don't let him get away. He's the most dangerous one of all.
Prosthesis? Titanium arm? How about a biomechanical penis implant? That's just
What?
the way to go.
What do you think I just say?
Biological implants. The lowest prices in Omikron and exceptional service. And if there's ever a problem, we replace the defective part in less than 48 hours. On special now. If you buy a cybernetic arm, Kansu will give you one free.
Ah, jeez, it's gonna be like a boss, like a shooting gallery as well. Oh, okay. So it like beats them up. Hey. Also, this is why this minigame sucks. There's like literally no penalty for just spamming the block. So if you get like particularly unlucky, the enemy that you're fighting can just like block until you're dead, more or less, and then just like perfectly counterattack you.
I know what it's like. Sometimes even
I guess we're done now.
at work. So
The police reinforcements still haven't come out, and there were more than 8 robbers. Oh, okay, so they do call it out. Well, the hold up. Strange that I was sent to this death trap unaccompanied. Now that I'm out of that, I have to get on with my investigation. I might find some clues at the morgue, or perhaps if I question Anissa, the stripper. Oh. I mean, I probably want to go to the hospital first. Just like get more medkits or something, I don't know. Where was the hospital anyway? The morgue. Oh, hospital. There we go. I do kind of wonder, is there like a way to get the waypoints for hospitals and like pharmacies and stuff like that on like the like down here? Or was it like the door that I just skipped? Okay, because like the... Is this the one? Oh, there we go. Because like the sliders will only take you to like, I guess, quest objectives. So I am kind of curious. Actually, first of all, I'm curious to see if you can actually get healed here, or... Guess not. Oh well. Guess not. I don't have any med kits, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, like halfway dead. 154 now. Yeah. I think it might also be a good idea to go train a bit, like hand to hand, as like the training, VR training thing that you can do. I think that's supposed to like raise your damage output at least. Anyway, we need to find the morgue now. Where was it? Is that thing over there? No, that's like the gun shop. However, that's a pharmacy over there, so I guess a few more med kits won't go like amiss.
Hey, I know what it's like.
Goodbye.
Sometimes even I get the hungries at work. So, to come...
You know what? I'm gonna go in circles unless I do this, so fuck it, just use this and be done with it. My sense of direction has never been that great, to be honest. Hello. What the? I'm investigating Agent Kale. Kale. I'd like to see Meditech Udin, please.
Meditech Udin is in the crematorium. It's the door to your left.
Thank you. Is there anything we can steal from here? I mean, is there anything that can help me with my adventures in here? Hello, Meditech Udin. I've come for the result of the autopsies.
My career as a Meditech coroner. It's the first time I see bodies in such a state. They were ripped to pieces, probably by teeth or claws. Parts of them were even devoured.
What's up with this guy's voice?
seems to have enjoyed making the victims suffer without killing them.
Yeah.
Yes. It's in the cold room. The cause of death is always the same. Heart attack. The suffering was so great that in the end, the heart couldn't take it.
Oof.
The murderer has supernatural strength and is capable of inhuman savagery. I've just finished my autopsy on the last body. You can examine it if you feel you can stomach the sight.
Oh wait, this is not the... Okay. So I guess it's like in the next room. Yep. Surgical instrument. A body ready for autopsy. Oh my god, am I gonna have to do it? Is this why it's giving me this? It doesn't work. Thank god. The corpse from the vision. No wonder it looked familiar. The tag says it's Maya 121, the murder victim mentioned in Cale's last report. I get a few freebies. Wait, can't get this? No. How about this? No? Okay. I mean, extra med kits are fine. The chest is crushed. All the bones have been broken. Gross. The face has been lacerated. There's practically nothing left. Also gross. Seems to be something under the nails of their head. Impossible to disengage it. Ah, okay. This is what we need the surgical instrument for. I've done it. I've managed to extract something. Corpse sample. What? That was it? So you mean to tell me the coroner didn't see this? But like bumbling random idiot Cale managed to? That's so weird. Let's see. Cold room, terminal. Oh yeah, we need then. Okay. I guess we get his card off of him. Hopefully. Wait, what? Okay. Sure. More visions. What's the connection with Dan? What's this then? That's an awful joke. I guess we have to try all of the corpses now, right? Maybe there's like something else that we can get. A body, nothing to report. Yeah, I guess psychopath much, but sure. Okay, that was a magic ring. I guess this is like glorified loot boxes too. Damn it. I mean, technically in this universe everything sucks, so I don't see why we wouldn't kind of like resort to like essentially like grave robbing, more or less. Okay, number 4 was Dan. You actually gotten the sneak, so that leaves number 5. Nothing to report. An analyzer of organic samples. Wait a minute. Let's do this. Sample analysis, organic tissue, no DNA, molecular structure unknown. Conclusion, organic tissue from a non-human being. Gross. Okay. Oh, there's like another save thingy. Also, we got dense sneak. Out of order. Maybe we can like fix it. If it's got like all of his things in it as well. I've nothing new to tell him. Okay, so are we done here? Yeah. So of course now we have to go to the strip club, because why not? Wait, what? Certain Anissa 109, dancer at 9010 Qualisar Boulevard. So how do we get there? Oh, do you think we maybe need to go to like a different district? Hmm. I mean, I guess that might be it. Yeah, this is totally a loading corridor. Totally. So maybe now it will let me go to... No? Oh, you know, maybe this is like Harvey's bar is where we need to go. So yeah, this is like the second district in the game. Guess we have to do it like this. Sex shop. Okay. And of course there's a strip club, because what's a late 90s game in like a city town without strip clubs? You know, it's almost as if the people that were designing this were kind of naive about the whole thing. Yeah, I don't know what it was about, like, up until like mid-2000s. Pop culture ephemera, I guess, that had people thinking that, you know, the future was all about them titties. There's like a strip club in every one of them. Like this one did it, Anachronox did it, like there's actually a game called like Heavy Metal FAKK 2, which is just plain weird. There's like a lot of things that are oof. And also like a lot of games that are kind of weird-ish. Okay. Just like maybe read them. Dreamers Concert. The Dreamers blah 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 blah. Harvey's Bar in Kalisar. Already know about this one though. Ministry of Finance and Control of Public Funds. Okay, come see us at Omikron Central Bank. We'll buy everything you have at 50% of its original value. Wait, so you go to the bank to sell your items in this game? I never noticed this. It's forbidden to speak to the dancing girls. I guess we need to speak to the barman then. Come on. Hi, I'm looking for a girl called Anissa. That name ring a bell with you?
Don't know her. You want a drink?
Yeah, sure.
That'll be 20 cedeks. I suggest you get out of here unless you're looking for trouble.
Can't say why, but something tells me you know the girl.
Perhaps. We'll have to see.
Oh, of course we have to bribe him as well.
It's strange. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now I have it.
Anissa's that girl dancing over there.
Yeah, and now she suddenly stops. Wow. This is so weird. You think games will ever kind of like escape this kind of juvenile shit? Follow me.
Follow me.
Like even the animation, damn it, like wow. Also, might be a good idea to
I've already told you all I know. You mustn't come back here questioning me. The boss keeps giving me dirty looks. I could get fired. It was 2 weeks ago. As usual, I was going home from work late when I heard a horrible scream coming from an alleyway.
What did you
A couple of
do?
seconds later, a man came out of the alley. He was the police officer. He got up on his bike slider and disappeared.
Wait, was that us? Or like Kale?
And that's how I found the body. Yes, I'm sure. I recognized his uniform when he passed under a street lamp. I think he might have seen me. I'll never forget his eyes.
Never.
Red. Like demons.
Demons?
There's something else. I didn't want to mention it the first time you and your partner came. You
Yeah,
see,
I told you everything, but there's one more thing I didn't tell you.
I found a piece of paper in the alleyway. The murderer must have lost it in the confusion. I couldn't Of course. I hid it in my dressing room.
I must see this piece of paper.
Give me a second to change.
Yeah, she's gonna get killed. Totally. Here comes the scream. Have to break it open. Wait, waiver gun, I guess. Okay. There's something around her neck. Little key. Nothing special. Wow, psychopath much? Jesus. Tense card. And a medium med kit. Okay, so there has to be something we can unlock here, right? Of course. Investigating agent, then 415. Call me anytime if you remember something. Home, apartment, blah, 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 blah. I guess we use the little key here. And lo and behold, a piece of paper. The 4th of the 2nd, the 3rd of the 5th, the last of the 1st. Oh god. Freaking ciphers, dude. Freaking ciphers. Should just like let someone know?
What'll it be?
Guess not. Huh. We are truly the best psychopath. Bring, 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 bring. No? Huh. So I guess what's the next thing we need to do? I guess going to Dan's apartment might do it. If the game will let me. Oh damn it, no, that's not what I meant to do. New slider available. Okay. We just like leave until it decides that I can call another one. So technically this would probably be the time where I want to explore Qualisar as well. But yeah, that's probably gonna take a lot of time. Qualisar is a region that I'm not as like familiar with. Oh, yeah, true. We probably need to have Dan's key as well. It doesn't work. So here's the question. Can we somehow get... There's like a thing there. Can I not get up there and get it? Guess not. Oh, okay. Had to jump. Whoops. There's like another one of these. Yeah, Harvey's bar again. But yeah, this is like more or less as far as I've ever been in the game. So maybe just like go back to the... Wait, I come here? Actually meant to go to the security office. But yeah, we can actually pick this up tomorrow. I'm gonna keep streaming this a bit more. I am under no illusions that I'm ever gonna finish this, at least not on stream, but we can keep going on this until like Monday maybe. See where it takes us.
No entry. Move along.
Screw you. Won't tell me what to do. Office of Investigative Agents. Maybe we should speak to Tarek again. I don't know. Or maybe I just like need to go to the maintenance office to repair the sneak. Because I kind of assume that we need to repair the sneak, get the card from that. Wait, seems to be expecting me to give him something. Okay. I assume we repair the sneak. It has like Dan's key in it. We use the key to access his
Your sneak
yeah,
is really
okay.
busted up.
Yeah.
Well, I might know someone who could sort it out for you. His name's Fu An. He's an electronics nut. Nothing scares this guy.
Okay.
Oh, jeez, I haven't seen him in years. I don't even know if he's still alive. When I did know him, he used to have a little shop down in Kalasar. I don't remember the exact address, but,
Okay. How do we find this guy's address? Or do we just like go to Kalisar and hope for the best? I guess we can do it like this, just like randomly go around and hope we can find him easily enough. Okay, though, I think this is it for me for today, though. Because yeah, it's getting late, and I wasn't actually meaning to stream today. So, yeah, I think this went well enough. So we can pick it up tomorrow. Where's my mouse pointer? Where is my mouse pointer? I have no idea. It's actually stuck like, yeah. It's stuck on Omikron's window. So, yeah. I think that's gonna be it for today. I think I'm gonna revisit this tomorrow because it was kind of fun. maybe look up what I need to do so we don't waste too much time looking around like an idiot. Yeah, and see how we do tomorrow. Maybe we actually get to play as some other character as well. Yeah, until then, have a lovely rest of the evening, and thanks for sticking around. I'll see you around soon. Goodbye.